Hey peeps, my name is Shano and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we are doing a bit of a different video and sorry guys, it has been a little while since the last video. I was intending to do at least 2 videos every week, but after a few very good videos and then one a bit worse and stuff at work, it just wore down on my mind. So I had to take a bit more relaxation. But I've talked a bit to one of my friends and a bit with my family, and honestly, I'm back. So we are going to start doing at least 2 videos again, starting next week. This will be the only video this week still, so sorry for that. But we are going to do a few very interesting things because we are in the 3rd week of the Kingdoms SMP. At the start of this week, I have had a very nice interview with one of the rulers of our Kingdoms SMP, Farron. You'll see that later in the video. I'll show you guys a bit around her kingdom, Acantha, which honestly looks amazing. A few other things that we will be discussing is the Din map, a few of the kingdoms. I'm also going to show you a few of the kingdoms. I'm going to tell you how it is possible for you guys to join the SMP. So stay tuned because I'm not gonna tell you when in the video. You just have to see. I'm also gonna say if you just join the Discord link, and then I warn you guys, the SMP Discord, not my YouTube Discord, although you're also welcome to join that one. Then you can also just chat around with everyone on the server. And who knows, maybe one of the rulers is like, I like your vibe, you're welcome to join us. After recording the last few things of this, I'm also gonna do a few attunements in the Discord server, so that's that. But that's more for me, not for you guys. Let's see, what are we gonna start with? I think I'm gonna start with showing you guys the Din map. Be warned, we haven't discovered everything of the world yet, because I also want to give the players a bit of a chance to explore everything. So let's switch to the Din map, and you guys see my face still. Is where to do this. Alright, so here we are. Because of the resolution, I have it on my second screen, so you guys are gonna see the side of my face. You just have to bear with me. But yeah, this is the Din map. It's a massive world, by the way, guys, because the border is am I saying that correctly? 40,000 by 40,000. So we have more than enough space. At this point, we have 4 kingdoms. Gotta show it correctly. We have right here Vikia, which is my kingdom. And if you guys want to join my kingdom, Vikia, just comment on down below. Let me know how, just to be safe, your age, and also what you're good at in Minecraft and what your vibe is, I guess. You don't have to put that, we'll find out. But yeah, Vikia, very nice. I won't show you guys in this video yet how it looks, so you just have to stay tuned for the video that's coming out next week, because I hope by then we actually have a few interesting things, because when zooming in on the Din map, I've been building one village hall and in stream the farm, which is horrible. So Vikia, not much going on yet, but starting this weekend, my kingdom is finally going to get activity in. I want to say thanks to Aaron for actually helping me a lot with gathering resources thus far. But yeah, if you want to join, down in the comment section is where you want to be. And then in the corner of the world, we have Forsaken. And, you know, I'm putting in the bit of Forsaken as I'm talking about them. Because Forsaken, well, as the name implies, their kingdom is one of vanished people. The people of Forsaken were previously banished or chased out of their own kingdoms, and they started banding together under their current king, Rebo. Rebao, I don't know how to say that name, so sorry. from what I've experienced, they're really chill. They're really searching for activity at the moment. Their building style is going to be a bit more medieval based from what I figured out thus far. And in general, if you just want a low-key vibing kingdom, I believe that that's the kingdom for you guys. Also, if you want to join Forsaken, let's just put your the same information as for Vikia down in the comment section, but also say you want to join Forsaken, because for Forsaken, Vikia, and another kingdom that we'll be talking about in a little bit, we're actually going to pick a few of you guys out to join the kingdoms, because so we get activity going on a bit more. We have decided to just bump up those numbers that the players can have. So every kingdom will have 9 available players from now on. At least these few kingdoms. Future kingdoms will have to start with 5. And then we go over all the way here, which is Acantha. And honestly, Acantha, you just have to see. When I did the bit of video that you guys see in a minute with Farron, they were on the verge of getting their next tier upgrade to a city. And they did it on Monday. It's now Wednesday. No, I'm saying that wrong. It's Thursday. And on Monday, they already applied for the tier 2 upgrade. They passed through it. And that's why they have this little area. Because that is in advance for their next upgrade to a barony. I'm not going to tell anything about this part yet, because that is for you guys to experience once it's time for you. Only thing that I'm gonna say is that it's going to be a bit hard to actually get this part in the next upgrade for them. And then last but not least, going up a bit north more, we have Eldia, which is the newest of the kingdoms, and honestly I like the ID that they have. They started out as originally they started originally as bandits and mercenaries, but they were like, we want to try to do our kingdom, and honestly, it's a vibe. They are going for a more Western build style after a bit of trouble with 2 players in the past. A bit of drama. We won't go into that. It's been in the past. But now they are searching for people who want to become traders and just live in, at least their Badlands is going to be a Western style. What they're going to do for the rest of their kingdom, I have no idea. I have no idea what they have planned thus far. But yeah, same for Forsaken, same for Vikia. If you want to join Eldia, down in the comments is where you guys want to be. And I'm gonna zoom out a little bit to show you guys more, because honestly, the map is incredible. We have a very nice din map here, with actual continents, etc. If you guys want to join, just join the Discord or post your information in the comment section, because on this video at least, I think I'm gonna pick out about 5 to 10 people, if there's that much ammo for it. At least I'm gonna pick around 5 to 10 people to join us. So yeah, if you want to join, let us know, and maybe we'll see you on the video in the server. And if you want to see Vikia, I say subscribe, like, and comment, because starting next week I will do my best to post weekly Vikia updates. Alright, and we're here with Farron, the first of our kings and queens that actually managed to get their kingdom to tier 1. We are in Acantha, and I just want to ask Farron, how are you enjoying the server thus far?
Honestly, it's been great, especially since I've also invited my own friends and my own group to it. So we've been very much motivating each other on keeping going and just continuing to build.
Yeah, and that can also be seen in your activity, because besides being the first one to actually manage to upgrade your tier, you guys are by far the most active kingdom, because if we look at the tab at the moment, you see Farron and Mr. Shade online. That are two of Acantha's members, and
Joran was earlier also online.
exactly, and it's basically been every day at least one member of Acantha has been online for most of their day, actually, because you guys are all settled in the Central European time zone, of course, which also helps
Yes.
with getting everyone active, I reckon.
Very much so. Also, with the fact we know each other IRL, so it's very much of like, hey, you getting on? Bet.
Yeah, I see that how that's gonna help a lot. Well, you've been working on Acantha for almost 2 weeks now. What builds are
Yes.
you most proud of, and what would you want to show off right now?
Mm, Honestly, what I am most proud of is, first off, the towers that I've built. Only one of which was also for the tier upgrade. So this one right here was of the tier upgrade, and the one in the back I recently built.
Yeah, I have noticed these in the past when I visited to check on everyone, how they were doing, and, well, fixing some of my mistakes as a staff member, of course.
And
Yeah,
beside that, also my village hall, which I went a little too overboard with, also with decorating and interior.
yeah, well, talking about interior, let's go in, because there is
Ooh.
one room which I just love the most from what I've seen this from on the whole server. Fuck.
But I reckon your favorite room is the pub, the
Y-
tavern.
yes, it is. I was about to say, can you guess which one it is? Because, well, besides me spending there most of the time of because of fixing my mistakes, it also, from what I've seen, is just the most cozy area. Or am I
Yeah, sure.
wrong
Let's.
with that?
No, it for sure is. I very much heavily focus on it being like a communal area. Also for maybe guests that stay upstairs, with which you'll see in a bit.
Yeah,
Let's start downstairs, however, in the little tavern area, where we
yeah.
have loads of area to
Oh,
sit, a stage for maybe performers that come, and a bar with Bob on it.
yeah. But a stage. Does that mean you guys are gonna host a karaoke evening at some point?
We might as well. I mean, we also have a concubine at the moment, so it
Oh,
wouldn't be surprising.
a concubine. Oh yeah, that is something. That is something else
A whole
for.
thing.
Yeah, that's something else to know for the viewers, of course. Acantha is undoubtedly the biggest roleplay kingdom on the server. They take every
Oh, for
chance.
sure.
You guys take every chance you get to roleplay. Um, but
Also, almost
have
every single one of us have a role.
yeah, but talking about roleplay, have you had any interesting
Hmm.
encounters yet?
Well, fun facts. Our dearest Mr. Shade is actually heading over to Eldia at the moment to do a trade business. And I think
Ooh,
he's also doing it in roleplay.
ooh, that is interesting to know.
He's going over for bamboo because they have a lot of bamboo and we offer a lot of pale oak, so it's a great business.
That is indeed a great business, especially since you guys are the only kingdom that has pale oak in their biomes at the moment.
Oh, for sure. Though, as you said, we have a lot of lore, and the pale oak also is incorporated in said lore, so.
So, if people want to follow your lore and whatever your roleplay things will go, is there any way they
Mhm.
can see that at the moment, or are you planning on doing
Not
stuff in the future?
not at the moment. However, a next person we're planning on inviting actually is also a streamer, so that might also incorporate some way that people can watch it.
Well, that is interesting. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on this if they actually manage to get all of that going. Um,
But of course, first next upgrade.
First, the next upgrade indeed, and I'm gonna have to take a quick look because I have kind of forgotten it. But let's see. With the next tier upgrade, you guys have 10 members total.
Yes.
Are
So
you,
three more.
yeah, 3 more. I know for a fact you are going to invite 2 of your friends, just so
Yes.
viewers can know it. Are you guys also going to eventually invite other people to the group, or are you only keeping it to your friends for now?
Eventually, we are planning on doing more open invitations. However, at the moment, due to activity and also to get everything in like check on what the style is, what the lore is, so we can build that up, we're still keeping it in the group.
Ah,
And eventually, we're gonna do open invites.
that is very valid, and yeah, I understand what you mean with activity and spreading things, because, well, let's face it, Forsaken, Vikia, and Eldia are the least active kingdoms at the moment, which are
Yes.
3/4 of the server.
Well, at the moment, I wouldn't even say three-fourths of the amount of players I have at the moment.
Well, fair, but like
And all of
kingdom
them are
wise,
active as well.
yeah. Um. Anyway, uh,
Shall we head upstairs, by the way? Or do you
I,
want
I, I,
to
I,
check
j-
out Bob
I
first?
just wanted to check out Bob real quick because what some of my viewers might not know is that with the tier up, every kingdom gains a certain amount of villagers, and these villagers will have custom traits. This is the first preview you can see because this is the tier 1 upgrade villager. This is going to be the villager you get once when upgrading to a village, and once when you upgrade to a town, and then or city. I forgot how I named it. I think city. Um, but
City, indeed.
yeah, city indeed. But you can get a bit of resources and a bit of enchants from those, because, well, enchanting tables are disabled. And with that, I also want to say to you guys, Farron is actually one of 3 staff members, with me included,
Yes, sir.
that works on the server. You have the infamous Car Amour, although she hasn't
Yes, sir.
really shown her colors yet on the server.
No, because she hasn't had really the need to do so yet.
Exactly.
And also, like, also not really the interest in doing it yet, because no one is really at her interest at the moment.
That is a good
And
point to make.
her name is Amor for a reason.
Fair. But what are your tasks as staff member a bit? Because, well, you are primarily the builder, but have you taken up
Mhm.
anything else thus far?
I have actually. I've been kind of keeping track of who is online, and I of course don't mod my own team because I feel like that would be a bit unfair. But when other kingdoms are online, I do check of like, hey, are you cheating? And go and vanish and spectator to see what they're up to. And I check the den map a lot for if people go over to a kingdom that they're not supposed to.
Well, that makes that clear very good. Uh, I, of course, knew that already, but just so the viewers can also understand who you are a bit more, what you do on the server. Um, I'm thinking right now if there's anything else I really want to ask you. Um,
I can also go on with a tour so you can think in the meantime.
let's see, because I'm also gonna do like a very nice shot, which will give most of the things. Um, is
Mm-hmm.
there anything else you really want to show right now, which really gives more of the vibe of Acantha?
Well, what gives I do have something that kind of gives some lore, but like a little sneak peek of lore. You have already seen it,
I have
also
indeed.
as Garmagnos.
I have indeed
And
seen
that
it.
is in the church that one of my members set up. I'm actually gonna make like also a tower in here, so it's an actual church.
Yeah, because at first I thought it
Because
was
he made,
just a normal house.
yes, he actually made a normal house into a church
Ah, so I wasn't
for
wrong about
housing.
that. But
No,
yeah,
you weren't. He was like, "Oh yes, I want this house," and he turned it into a church and basically incorporated some of our lore.
well, that is very nice because do you mind if I show them the
Go
Bible?
ahead.
Alright, because
Go ahead.
oh, besides them doing a bit of trolling and getting a death threat, they have a small bit of lore with on the first day the Creaking created the Nene? Nene? Am I pronouncing that?
Nene.
Nene. And they saw it
That
was
is
good.
also kind of a joke because one of our people, their username is Nene.
Yeah. On the second day, the Creaking created slaves and they saw it was good. And then on the third day, the Creaking appointed a queen for everyone to follow and they saw it was good. Oh, there's a fourth day. That's new.
Yes, there is.
On the fourth day, the Shade killed a goat and was executed for it. The Creaking saw it wasn't good. And sorry guys,
So actually, he was pushed off a cliff. By the way,
good to know.
because we are basically on a cliff with water below it, but he died.
Yeah, which the viewers will see in a bit. And guys, I just want you to know, I've tried to say this page like 4 times. And I just kept laughing because it's just hilarious if you follow the server a little bit. Oh! Oh! There's even a 5th day.
Yep.
On the 5th day, the explorer discovered a new landmark for the Creaking to be honored. The Creaking saw it was good. Besides being the most active kingdom, you also have the best looking kingdom thus far.
Thank you. I tried very hard.
Really liking the aesthetic of the pale oak, dark oak, and the purple and amethyst.
We're really working with all of the things we have because we have a lot of amethyst below our surface. We are in a dark oak biome. We have pale oak. We have a little bit of spruce, so really making the things that we have pop a lot.
Yeah, and like I said, it looks amazing. And well, I want to thank you for making time to do this.
Of course.
This is the end of our
I do
little. Oh,
also I do also very much recommend of walking from the dock all the way to there.
yeah, they'll see it through the little montage I will make in a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
And I just want to thank you a lot for this. And I'm curious what you guys will do in the future.
I hope it will turn out great. I think it will.
Let's hope so. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna transition it right now into a little I can speak. I'm gonna
Let's
turn
push
this.
again.
I'm gonna switch this into. Fuck! Don't hit my mic. All right, I'm gonna switch this into a little dynamic view of the village. Alright, and that's a wrap for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and once again, if you did, leave that like, hit that subscribe button, and place a comment down below, especially if you want to join the SMP, because we really want to welcome you as part of our team. The Kingdoms are really looking forward to getting more activity from you guys and from the guys that are already playing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, because now you actually saw me. See ya, peeps.